interesting observation. Um, I forgot there was an election year coming up. Very disheartened by the American government and the American system. Very disillusioned. 9gag, because it's such aggressive social engineering to push pornography, marijuana, race mixing, desegregation, all the things the globalists want, right? LGBTQ, etc. Um, because I counter it, like I think my account's flagged, right? Like I've on their radar. And so I always run out of quota when I comment on the mobile app. Not in the app, sorry, on Chrome. Chrome mobile on Android. And I think it was 2 days ago or yesterday, all of a sudden I'm not getting that limitation. Right? That modification of my social media comment ability has been removed. It'll come back. It's just a matter of time. But I forget this means that, oh, there's an election coming up. We better pretend that your vote fucking matters and we actually give a shit what the people want. The main disillusionment wasn't just the Trump election being stolen, which, no, I think Trump's a piece of shit because he legalized hemp and CBD and opened the door to marijuana legalization, which Biden also is just continuing to move forward. Clearly, there's more richer and powerful people above the President of the United States that control the President of the United States, no matter who wins or steals the election. But I digress. It also came in New Mexico. There was this thing about marijuana legalization. The like Congress of New Mexico or the legislature or whatever had a sort of an open house on Zoom where anyone who attended could give their feedback, and the majority of the feedback was no. New Mexicans didn't want marijuana to be legalized in New Mexico. The vote was predetermined before the meeting ever started, weeks in advance, if not months or years. It was a gradual shift, right? Medicinal marijuana decriminalization was the phase into medicinal, was the phase into outright recreational. People who smoked marijuana said, we don't want that here. It's going to bring a lot of problems, which it did. And not just homelessness, increase in vehicular homicides, vehicular fatalities, with over 50% of the responsible drivers testing positive for THC. Vehicular fatalities have doubled and even tripled in many states that have legalized because of cannabis impairs driving. Imagine that. But a lot of other things too. There's a ton of reasons to oppose criminalization or to oppose legalization aggressively. And I even made a point because they were saying, "Oh, it helps PTSD, and so that's why we should legalize it recreationally." The vets lie for drugs. I know you might say, "Gabe, no way would any drug user in the history of drugs ever lie for drugs." No way. I'm just mind blown. But that was their, they masked their greed with altruism. And they had other, oh yeah, Black Lives Matter. See, the marijuana laws is racist and they also transphobic. That was their arguments. And so I simply pointed out, well, if you're telling me it helps PTSD, this classifies it as an antipsychotic. The reason antipsychotics aren't recreationally available is because they cause psychosis in non-psychotic individuals. And their only response was, "Oh, well, my cousin smoked weed, and he was in Iraq and smoked weed and graduated college. He had PTSD." Didn't even address the point whatsoever. Just straight bullshitted right through their teeth, right to my face, on Zoom. They lied. And that's when it really became apparent that my vote does not matter at all. And I was really looking forward to Civil War II, World War III, just death, so I could finally escape this nightmarish fucking hellscape existence of Weed World. No, I finally found a house that's somewhat in a place that's marijuana free, specifically because it's still illegal here. It's the only thing that stops druggies from fucking being shitty druggies. Police, law enforcement. And of course, that's gonna get fucked up too. uh, and Mimasag. But yeah, no, so it's fun because this means that despite the software engineer manipulators who control the views and the likes and etc., making it seem, because social media is used as a tool for behavior modification. So they control your perception. Oh no, people don't like me on social media. I'm not popular on social media. I better alter my behavior to gain more views and more likes and more clicks. And for girls, it's showing the boobs. I better show more boob. I better show more skin. I better act more slutty to get more views on the internet, etc. Right? Yeah, it's behavior modification, and I ignore that because I know it's a trick. Um, but despite acting like nobody's seeing my posts or anything, my posts aren't effective. The fact that they're doing this clearly shows that they are watching my posts and controlling them. Like I've proven this before in other videos where I have two accounts on 9gag from two different, Google Chrome accounts, and I'll post stuff on one account that I can't see from the other account, and vice versa. So they're obviously regulating the data to who can see what. Oh yeah, but you're gonna vote and it fucking matters, right? There are children looking at pornography, not just at pornography sites on the internet, but mainstream social media sites like 9gag and Instagram and Facebook, etc. Where's the government there? Where's the law enforcement there, right? Oh, but you better vote. Did voting stop the trans kids? Did voting stop the gay marriage? Did voting stop the marijuana? We weren't even allowed to vote on the marijuana in New Mexico. The Senate voted for us. Or whatever it was, the legislator. I don't even know the name of the fucking people, but they're all corrupt.